Hello everyone. So welcome back. Okay. So this is what we have done, right? So we have just stored the data inside this Azure data lake, right? So with help of Azure Databricks, okay. So we can mount. Okay. So we'll do a mounting. Okay. So we are mounting a file based storage to this data bricks, right? So which allows seamless access to data from the storage account without a credentials. Okay. To do that, okay. So we'll with help of service principal we can just do it. So where we mount where we can authenticate using the service principal, right? So let's try to do that. Okay. So now so if I just go to my Azure portal. Okay. So here I'll just create one more this thing. So here I'll just go to the Active Directory, so from where I can just create so I'll just go to the Active Directory. So under the Azure Active Directory, we have something called app registration. Okay. So first we need to do a app registration. So I'll just click on new registration. So I'll just give Imran app registration. Okay. So here I'll just keep it everything default and click on register. Okay. As you can see, it has been registered. Okay. So now if I go to my data, okay, that is containers. So from the so if I just go to the data. Okay, so you can just go to the manage access control. Okay, so manage here. Okay, so manage ACL. Okay, so here we need to add whatever we have just created, right? So the app registration. So let's click on add principal. Okay, so I'll just look for whatever I just created, that is Imran. Yeah, so Imran app registration. So try to select that, and to that let's add the write preview and execute. Okay, so let's click on save. Okay, so save. So let's go back. So I've just given for the data, right? So even I'll just give the access for this data also. Okay, I'll just right click, manage ACL. So here also that, because sometimes I'll get error like while getting this data. So that is Imran app registration. So select. So click on save. Okay, so this is done. So let's verify once again. So if I just go to my data account, so let's go to the containers. So from the storage browser, you can just access it. Okay, so blob storage. So if I just want to view the uh, manage ACL, you can see like we have added the app registration, whatever I just created. It has a read, write, and execute. Okay, so I'll just go back. So similarly, I'll just look for the data. So that is in yellow taxi data. Okay, so even here we have added the security principal, that is app registration. It has the read, write, and operation. Fine. So this is done. So now I'm just good to go. So what I'll do, so here I just created new cluster. Okay, it has been created. So what I'll do, I'll just go to the workspace. So here under this workspace, I'll create a new folder. Name is taxi. Okay. So under the taxi, I'll create a new or import file. Okay, so I'll just browse it. So I have a file called mount data lake. Okay, so which is in the Scala. So I'll just try to open import it. Okay, so here we are mounting this data lake. Okay, so with this Databricks, right? So this is what the configurations which is required. Okay, so we need client ID, we need a client secret, we need a client endpoint. Okay, so I'll just show you from where you need to get all those things. Fine. So I'll just go to the app registration wherever I've just created. Okay, so this is my storage, right? So let's keep it this in one page. And okay, this is my storage. So if I just go to home, active directory, so under the active directory, so under the app registration, so I have just created this app registration. So here we have a client ID and object ID, okay, so and directory ID. This is two IDs we need. One is application ID and we have a tenant ID, okay. So let's get started here, okay. So first two lines, so this is for the reference, okay. So I'll just change it in the here, okay. So meanwhile, even I'll just attach the cluster, okay. So my cluster is being attached, okay. Now I'll change the values. Okay, so here first we need to provide the client ID. So here I need to provide the application ID, okay, under the client ID. So I'll be getting that application ID here, that is client ID. I'll just copy this. So I'll just paste it over here. Okay, so next is I want a client secret. To generate the client secret, okay, so go to the secrets, certificates and the secrets. Okay, so let's create a new client secret for this, and description is uh, secret for the 3 months. Okay, so let's click on add. Okay, can see secret has been created. So I'll just copy this secret. So uh, I need a secret. Okay, so this is okay, key name for the service. Okay, so before closing this, okay, you need to copy this. Just a second. Okay, so whenever creating the secret, okay, so give the value. Okay, so don't give the secret ID. Okay, so value. Okay, and here, so we need to provide the directory ID. You can see. So for the directory ID, can just go to the overview, and here we have a directory ID. Okay, so rest is so next we need to add the mounting point. Okay, so basically we need to give the here first I need to give the file system. Okay, so from where we need to store this. Okay, so whatever, see, our demo is okay, whatever we are doing the first we are mounting, right? So finally even will store the data what you are processing under the data lake storage itself. Okay, so for that reason you can see, so optional you can add a directory name to source URI of your mount point. Okay, so here first I need to provide the file system name. Okay, so if I just go to my this, okay, so my file system name is data. So if I just go here, so my file system name is data. Okay, so here I need to provide the storage account name. So storage account name is app, sorry, storage account name is Imran data lake 280. Okay, so this is the mounting point. Okay, so I'll be getting this name as data lake gen 2. Okay, so rest everything is correct. Okay, so let's check once again. Okay, fine. So now I've just attached the cluster. Okay, so let's try to run this. Let's see like if we can. You can see it's running commands. So it's got created. Okay, so now let's see like if I'm able to display the files under this whatever we have done the mounted. Yes, we can see. So we can see like yellow taxi data trip has been we can check, right? So so this is how so we can mount the data lake. Okay, so with the Azure Databricks. Okay, so this is very simple. Okay, so you can see, so this is the line of code. Okay, which will be getting in the documentation. Okay, so where need to provide the configuration. Okay, so here first we need to provide the client IDs, whatever the app registration you are given, you need to provide that. Then the secret. Okay, so then the on the endpoint you need to provide the directory ID. So then you need to add the directory to the source URL of your mount point. Okay, so this is what the file data, and this is my this is the data file, and this is my storage account. Okay, so you can see like it will be mounted, and this is a mounting point. Okay, so we have a mount, and under the mount we have a data lake gen 2. Okay, so this is how we mount the data. Okay, so okay, so now let's try to explore, analyze this data, okay, in the next video.